Hi, welcome to Mattski's Kitchen. So today we're going to cook something that's really simple to cook, but most people say, oh my god, I wouldn't even begin to cook something like this. This is a French dessert called Creme Brulee, and it's what I learned to cook over the winter of 2012, 2011, something like that. Anyhow, super simple, really easy. Plus, it has the added benefit of using a propane torch at the very end, so stay tuned here. So, simple, what we're going to use in this, we're going to use some eggs. These come right from my chicken. They're all fresh. I've got 4 eggs for this recipe. I'm making 6 little ramekins. That's the only ramekins I have right now, but they work. I'm going to make 6 of these for tonight's dessert. So, we're going to use 4 eggs. We're going to use a whole quart of heavy cream. Really good for you. We're going to use a vanilla bean right here. We're going to use sugar, and that's all we're going to use. I'm going to kick it up a notch. I have some, what is it, almond extract somewhere in this mess. Right here. Nope, that's anise. But I do have some almond extract that I'll use in this mess. But to make this very simple, the toughest part I think is separating the eggs, because you have to have the yolk in here, the whites, save them for something, throw them away, I don't care what you do with them, but we are interested in yolks. So I'm just going to separate these guys. Raising your own chickens has its benefits, like the abundance of eggs. All the time we have fresh eggs. We give them away, we sell some of them. I don't eat many eggs, believe it or not. I have fun raising the chickens, but I hardly ever eat eggs for breakfast. You know, and I've been using more eggs this winter making creme brulee than anything else. Let's see. So I separate them, just cracking the shells and sloshing the whites out. I've seen Jacques Pepin advocate separating them in a bowl, and I've tried it and it works just fine. Use a bowl with a spoon and separate it that way. Just crack it, drop the egg into the bowl. His main worry is salmonella or something from the outside of the eggshell contaminating the egg. I don't think I really have that problem. I got nice clean chickens, plus I wash the eggs myself, so I know they're way clean. So I popped all the egg yolks into my blender. I'm going to put it up here, and I'm just going to run that. I want these yolks kind of fluffy, lemon yellow. So I want some air in there before I do anything else to it. Meanwhile, we have our pan here. We got a non-stick pan, and I'm dumping heavy cream into it. The whole quart goes in, no messing around. So that ends up in there. And this will go on the stove. Now, any dairy product, let me finish that. Just going to shut that off for a moment here. But I tell you, dairy products, you throw heat underneath them, and yeah, they'll tend to burn and stick. There's lots of fats in there. Sugars in the bottom of your pan ends up scorched. Well, I went, the supermarket was having a sale on all the stuff, gadgets that they have that nobody buys, and I found this thing here. What is this thing? This is an auto stirrer. Watch this. I turn it on and it sits there and it vibrates, and in the bottom of a pan it spins itself around. It's actually got 3 speeds. It comes apart easy, so you can wash this in the dishwasher. This is a part that contains the batteries. Let's see if I can, I might have to pry it open. I had it open a minute ago, but it's just a little tiny electric motor and 4 AA batteries. That's it. I have no idea how long the batteries last. I just use it to keep everything from sticking. So, and it works great for that. It's probably great for soups too. So that goes in the pan. And we got it spinning around there. I'm going to put it on medium. vanilla beans, I've already cut them in half. And I am going to scrape the little guts out of them, little brown, black stuff or whatever. Vanilla beans are very expensive little buggers. That's the only drawback. I mean, you can use vanilla extract and it works okay. Beans are really good though. And you have the bean shells and the bean guts. I throw them in with the cream. Make sure I don't want to lose even the smallest bit just because it adds so much flavor. I'm just going to leave that being there. It'll cook. Meanwhile, let's get these guys really going here. Before I even started this, I turned the oven on, and it's at 325. When all of this comes together, what I'm going to do is pop them in a water bath. I've got a big glass tray, bowl, not a bowl, what am I thinking, pan. I've got a big glass pan. I'm going to sit these guys in there and pour water in it, and that's to keep the outside from scorching too much. It just gives it, you know, it's going to be hot water, not boiling, doesn't have to be, but it all goes into the 325 oven, and it allows this to cook nice and evenly, so the outsides aren't burnt or anything. Bring it about halfway up, 3/4 of the way up, just to act as a buffer, okay? So how are we doing here? Yeah, we're doing, I love KitchenAid, so quick. Now, it's starting to get, let me see if I can, hold on here, I'm going to pull this off the stand. All right. Okay, so in here, I don't know if you can see it too well, but it's starting to turn that lemon yellow color. All right, I'll pop this back in. Sorry, I don't have a camera crew here yet. Get in there. Okay, so spin it about. Now I'm going to add some sugar. Now, notice with the bag of sugar, guess what's in there? They use vanilla beans. This is a great idea. You take them, pick them out of this after it's hot, and put them into your separate bag of sugar. You get vanilla sugar. Who would have guessed? So now that that's spinning around, I'm going to add, let's see, I'm going to put it a little on the sweet side because Carolyn and the kids like it sweet. So I'm going to turn her down so I don't splatter everything everywhere. And I'm going to dump 6 tablespoons in there. 2, 3, 4, 1 to 5, and 6. And that should make it more than sweet enough. Now we'll get it spinning again. Oh yes. Looking good here. Meanwhile, our cream's starting to come up to temperature. Make sure we're getting all of this. Oh, looking great. So now I'm going to shut this, knock that little bit of sugar back in. And you know, so far there's been no hard part here, other than maybe separating the eggs. If you're not good with separating the eggs, they do sell egg separators, these little coily things that you can use to do what I just did with the eggshells. And it's nice to have a KitchenAid, I'll give you that. But I guess a regular blender would work too. Just a little more. I want this really infused with air. I like it, it comes out creamier for some reason. No. This is still cooking. Now they say when you add the hot cream, what you're supposed to do is add some of the egg mixture to the cream, stir it about, put it here, put it there, so everything's tempered and the eggs don't cook. Well, a little bit at a time. With this guy spinning around, I haven't had a problem with anything cooking. Okay, now it's perfect. It's almost like whipped cream at this point. So I'm going to shut it off. And what I do is I ladle the cream in, a couple ladles. Once it's incorporated, then I can pour the whole batch in and it's not a problem. So where are we at here? That's got another 5 minutes to cook. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video, go get the big pan, fill it full of water and put the ramekins in it. When that's up to temperature, I mix it in here. Maybe I'll turn the video back on. And then we pour it into the ramekin with the same ladle. Toss it in the oven. It stays in the oven for, I give it 45 minutes at 325. I've seen some recipes where it's a whole lot less. I have no problem. I've done it with a lot less than that. Changed different temperatures. No problem anyway. And then it goes into the refrigerator. I've heard all kinds of rules about, oh, you got to let it sit a half an hour outside, or you got to do this, you got to dance around it and chant something. It's delicious when it's done. I think creme brulees will offer a lot of forgiveness if you screw it up. If you're a novice, people still love this stuff. It's absolutely amazing and delicious. So we can impress your friends. So I'm going to pause this now, and we'll be back.